the very mechanisms of sound. Honest coins safeguard us from much of the corruption and decay that eats at the world today. Gold and silver are not relics of the past. They are the foundation stone of civilization itself. They are the bedrock upon which liberty is built. Without them, every word is written in sand. Without them, every promise is spoken into the wind, carried away, never fulfilled, never binding, never true. Money is not just a tool of trade. It is the very essence of free exchange. It is the proof of labor, the bond of trust between men who will never meet. The seal of a promise carried across distance and time. When it is sound, it carries the weight of honesty. When it is corrupted, every institution built upon it begins to rot. Gold and silver were chosen not by decree, but by the natural judgment of man across centuries and continents. Their scarcity, durability, and beauty gave them permanence in a world where all else fades. Grain spoils, cattle die, iron rusts, paper burns, and digital numbers vanish into the void of a screen. But the weight of silver and the shine of gold remain. They are incorruptible, outside the grasp of kings and tyrants who would counterfeit the future for their own power. Sound money is the best version of the barter system. Where once a man traded wheat for cloth or labor for cattle, today he trades with the universal measure of gold and silver. This measure binds him to truth. It means he cannot conjure wealth from nothing. Use and give in order to take. This is the law of honest coin, a law far older than any government and far more just. When nations abandon this foundation, corruption blooms, inflation devours wages, savings turn to dust. The future becomes impossible to plan. Every promise made by politicians is a lie because it rests on paper backed by nothing. Every contract becomes a gamble. Every pension a fraud. Every wage a moving target. The people drift into dependency, not because they are weak, but because the ground beneath their feet has been stolen. But with gold and silver, value is not imagined, it is real. With sound coin, the labor of a man today can feed his children tomorrow, and his children's children a century hence. With honest money, the farmer and the blacksmith, the mason and the merchant, all stand equal in the marketplace. The tyrant cannot print himself into dominance. The politician cannot buy votes with tomorrow's debt. The banker cannot conjure wealth by keystroke. Honest coin is the great equalizer. For all of history and for all seeable future, gold and silver will remain the best store of value, not because some law declares it, but because reality itself has crowned them. When empires rise, they gather it. When empires fall, they hoard it. When wars rage and currencies burn, it is gold and silver that cross the ashes intact. That is no accident. That is truth. Sound money is not merely economics. It is liberty. It is the shield against tyranny, the chain that binds rulers to accountability, the light that makes fraud visible without it. Every constitution becomes parchment, every law a tool of the strong, every freedom a temporary illusion. With it, the people stand on unshakable ground. The founders knew this. They etched it into the Constitution because they understood that liberty without honest money is liberty in name only. They knew that free exchange requires a medium beyond manipulation. They knew that the only coin worth minting is the coin that carries truth in its very atoms. So when you hear the voices telling you gold and silver are outdated, when they mock sound coin as archaic, understand what they are really saying. They are telling you to trust them with the power to create wealth from nothing, to inflate away your labor, to enslave your children with debt, to write every promise in sand, and every oath into the wind. We must not accept it. We must stand on the bedrock. We must defend honest coin as we defend every other pillar of liberty. For without it, all else crumbles. Without it, our republic becomes a hollow shell. If you believe in this message, if you understand that sound money is the core of freedom, then stand with us. Tap and share this live so that more may hear the truth. Let us carry this message far and let it burn in the hearts of men. For it is not just money we defend. It is liberty itself.
Welcome in, everybody. It's Big Dog Bullion. We got the Big Dog Hustling up next.
Big Dog! Big dog, barking chain heavy, got the glove, silver stacking gold bricks on line, I let it flow. Keyboard clacking, digits dancing on the screen. Hustle global, turn your browser to a money machine. Got bullion in the cart, ain't no fleas on this block. Coins gleaming like the sun, prices only going up. E-commerce kingpin, paws in every lane. I'm the wolf of the web, howling at the gain. Big dog selling that silver and gold. Bites the market, never letting it fold. Click, clack, stacks the treasure I hold. Big dog hustling, the story gets told. Digital kennel got the vaults on lock. Bars on bars, not the kind you spit on the block. Pause, hit the keys, profits rise like yeast. Stacking wealth so tall it can leash the beast. Dog tags glisten, worth more than your dreams. Portfolio fetching greenbacks and gleams. On the hunt for the cheddar, sniffing out the vein. From bullion to Bitcoin, I'm running the game. Tail wagging, but the grind stay mean. Stockpile shine like a movie scene. From the kennel to the castle, made my own throne. Big dog eating, got the market on the bone. Big dog, barking chain heavy, got the glow. Silver stacking gold bricks on line, I let it flow. Keyboard clacking, digits dancing on the screen. Hustle global, turn your browser to a money machine. Got bullion in the cart, ain't no fleas on this pump. Coins gleaming like the sun, prices only going up. E-commerce kingpin, paws in every lane. I'm the wolf of the web, howling at the game. Big dog selling that silver and gold. Bites the market, never letting it fold. Click, clack, stacks the treasure I hold. Big dog hustling, the story gets told. Digital kettle got the vaults on lock. Bars on bars, not the kind you spit on the block. Pause, hit the keys, profits rise like yeast. Stacking wealth so tall it can leash the beast. Dog tags glisten, worth more than your dreams. Portfolio fetching greenbacks and gleams. On the hunt for the cheddar, sniffing out the vein. From bullion to Bitcoin, I'm running the game. Tail wagging, but the grind stay mean. Stockpile shine like a movie scene. From the kennel to the castle, made my own throne. Big dog eating, got the market on the bone. white, gold and silver gleamed in the light. Posted them up, thought I'd hit pay dirt, but the offers rolled in, oh man, they hurt. Shiny dreams turn to rust. Marketplace deals ain't no trust.
They lowballed me, took my pride, let it flee. That worth $1, maybe $3. They lowballed me, no respect for my dream and glee.
Facebook's where hope's gonna bleed. Is this still available?
Shitballs, baby.
At 3 a.m. Then they ghost me. What's wrong with them?
Wrong.
One guy said, I'll
Trade for a goat. Motherfucker. $3,600. Gold's all-time new high. Fuck me.
polished silver,
Hearts of stone.
this marketplace ain't no golden throne. They lowballed me, took my pride, let it flee. That worth $1, maybe $3. They lowballed me, no respect for my dream and glee. Facebook's where hope's gonna bleed. Polished silver, hearts of stone. This marketplace ain't no golden throne. They lowballed me, took my pride, let it flee. That worth $1, maybe $3. They lowballed me, no respect for my gleam and glee. Facebook's where hope's gonna bleed. Facebook's where hope will bleed. Facebook's where hope will bleed. I was plowing the field where the old oak stood, turning dirt in the morning light. The sun caught a glint, something bright in the mud, and I knelt down, my heart held tight. Buried gold, in the ground, a story untold. Dreams of riches, tales of old, right here in my hands. Buried gold. There was a box, rusted but strong, wrapped in chains that time had worn thin. I broke it open, the way wasn't long. Inside lay a fortune, where do I begin? Coins and jewels, letters to a life once lived, a love that grew. Buried gold, in the ground, a story untold. Dreams of riches, tales of old, right here in my hands. Buried gold. Love no faded with a locket of brass, forever yours, the words still last. Not just wealth, but a life to behold. More than treasure, this buried gold. Buried gold, in the ground, a story untold. Dreams of riches, tales of old, right here in my hands. Buried gold. There was a leather box, rusted but strong, wrapped in chains that time had worn thin. I broke it open, the way wasn't long. Inside lay a fortune, where do I begin? Coins and jewels, letters to a life once lived, a love that grew. Buried gold, in the ground, a story untold. Dreams of riches, tales of hope, right here in my hands. Buried gold, buried gold, in the ground, a story untold. Dreams of riches, tales of hope, right here in my hands. Buried gold. Note faded with a locket of brass, forever yours, the words still last. Not just wealth, but a life to behold, more than treasure this buried gold.
What is a man without resolve? A body that bends with every wind. A voice that trembles when truth demands to be spoken. A slave, even if his chains are gilded. And what is a resolute man? He is the one who, when all others bargain and excuse, simply says, "No, here I stand." He does not ask if the crowd agrees. He does not wait for permission. He does not flinch when called extremist, rebel, or fool. His resolve is iron, and iron bends for no tyrant. But tell me, where are such men today? Look around. Do you see them in the halls of government? Do you see them behind the banker's desk? Or do you see debtor slaves dressed as free men? Men who mortgage tomorrow for bread today, who fear inflation, but still beg the printer for more. Are these men free? Or are they prisoners in invisible chains, bowing to the soft tyranny of debt and comfort? What have we become when fathers sign away their children's future so they can have another gadget, another loan, another fleeting pleasure? What are we when we know the truth? That paper money is theft, that our labor is diluted daily, yet we keep silent to avoid discomfort. Who are we if we call ourselves free, but dare not rebel against the fraud that governs us? Do you know the difference between us and the founders? Not courage, not intellect, not strength. The difference is they stood. They resolved to live as if the crown no longer ruled them. They became rebels by doing nothing more than refusing to comply with tyranny. Revolution came later, but rebellion was first. So I ask you, will you be remembered as a debtor slave, or as a man of resolve? When your son asks why he must labor harder for less, will you tell him you feared the cost of standing? When your daughter asks why her future was sold for paper, will you tell her you chose silence over courage? The choice is here, to bend or to stand, to obey or to rebel, to be a debtor slave or a resolute man. No one else can choose for you. This is Iron Republic Radio. And tonight, as the music plays, let the question burn. When the time comes, will you bow or will you stand? Don't hit the clouds, buried deep, shades of greed they never slay. Make it that the lost was wild, and let our voices defy you.
driving them insane. The scales are tipping, balance breaks. The tide is rising, no escape. Silver shorts, they're getting cold. Wall Street towers, watch them fall. Numbers screaming, can't stall the tide. Silver shorts, nowhere to hide.
man hedge the debt. Out the system, breaking chains on gold. Freedom finding silver, salvation in gold. No paper, no lies, no stories retold. I escaped the fiat trap, wealth untold. Gold in the palm, glimmers in the moon. Silver's got a weight like a rebel's tune. Every ounce of truth, every gram a boon. While the dollar fades quicker than a pop balloon. Reserve notes burn, turn to ash in the fire. A global mirage, they conspire and expire. But metals don't lie, they never retire. A treasure that the ages always admire. Brick by brick, stacking bars in the vault. Turning fiat fiction into tangible result. They whisper in your ear, that's not your fault. But the system's a casino and you're locked in the vault. Brick by brick, stacking bars in the vault. Turning fiat fiction into tangible result. They whisper in your ear, that's not your fault. But the system's a casino and you're locked in the vault.
I've been working out on the line, trading my days for a poor man's dime. But this paper they print turns to dust in the sand, so I dream every night of silver in my hand. They'll stack high before my pay hits the floor. They take a little more than they took before. They say that's just how the game's been playing, but I'll fight for the weight of silver in my hand. I need a dollar that rings like truth, not a promise they can twist and move. Give me the weight, the shine, the stand. Give me gold, give me silver in my hand. They send our sons to foreign lands, not for our homes, but a rich man's plans. They call it duty, they call it pride, while the banker smiles and the poor man dies. Mercenaries in a soldier's clothes, guarding the wealth the empire grows. But I see the cost, I know the scam, and I'll fight for the sound of silver in my hand. I need a dollar that rings like truth, not a promise they can twist and move. Give me the weight, the shine, the stand. Give me gold, give me silver in my hand. I've walked through towns where the lights went dim, shops boarded up on a beggar's whim. They drained the well, they bled the land, all for the theft of silver from our hand. They print their wealth while your back breaks. They feast on all that your labor makes. But the day will come when we make our stand and take back the gold and silver in our hand. I need a dollar that rings like truth, not a promise they can twist and move. Give me the weight, the shine, the stand. Give me gold, give me silver in my hand. If you've ever toiled for an honest wage, you felt the fire, you felt the rage. The trees grow light when we understand. Freedom lives in silver in our hand. One day soon when the tide will rise and truth cuts through their paper lies, we'll break these chains across the land with the weight of gold and silver in our hand. I need a dollar that rings like truth, not a promise they can twist and move. Give me the weight, the shine, the stand. Give me gold, give me silver in my hand. Till that day I'll keep my fight through the storms and a long cold night. For my children's home, for my father's land, I'll guard the truth with silver in my hand. So raise your voice and stand with me, from the mountains high to the rolling sea. The day will come when we take this stand and live again with silver in our hand. I need a dollar that rings like truth, not a promise they can twist and move. Give me the weight, the shine, the stand. Give me gold, my fellow Americans. We stand at a moment in history where the ground beneath us shifts like sand. Our dollar is weakened, our freedoms are tested, and the powers that be believe they can strip us of both wealth and will. But what they don't understand is this: the spirit of free men and women cannot be broken. For centuries, through wars, depressions, and the rise and fall of empires, one truth has remained: gold and silver are the refuge of the people. Not paper, not promises, not digital numbers in a banker's computer, but real honest money born of the earth, tested by fire and trusted by generations. Silver and gold are more than metals. They are anchors of liberty. They are shields against tyranny. They are the inheritance of those who refuse to be slaves to debt, inflation, and manipulation. When governments collapse, when currencies fail, when history turns the page, it is silver and gold that endure. And let us remember this: the founding fathers themselves enshrined honest money in our Constitution. They knew the dangers of counterfeit wealth. They knew the seduction of printing endless paper. And they knew that true independence is only possible when the people themselves hold the power of real money. Today, as we gather, stacking and holding, we are not just collectors, we are guardians of a legacy. We are sending a message: we will not be deceived, we will not be broken, we will not trade our heritage of freedom for digital chains and empty promises. When the storm comes, and make no mistake, it is coming, silver and gold will not just be wealth, it will be refuge. Refuge for families, refuge for patriots, refuge for a people determined to remain free no matter what history throws our way. So I say to you, stand tall, stack proudly, teach your children, share the truth, because the day will come when the world will remember what we already know: that silver and gold are not just metals, they are freedom itself. God bless you. God bless our great nation. And may silver and gold always be the refuge of the free. I left my home where the pines touch the sky, chase the whisper of gold where the rivers run dry. Pack my dreams in a
You might be thinking to yourself, why didn't he talk this whole time? But I did. All those speeches, all those songs. See, the problem is I've done this for so long, people just either don't like me or they don't like the way I'm delivering it. So I had to change the way I delivered it. I hope you enjoyed the show. Share and like it. Hopefully our following can grow. Until next time.